Welcome to Real Life Mentoring, where we explore real life issues to help you make an authentic difference in the world.
Hi, it's Chris and Christina again on Real Life Mentoring Podcast. Today, we're going to give you some information about what a mentoring workshop looks like.
And that's what we do. That's our sweet spot. We offer these mentoring workshops to people who desire to learn how to become a mentor.
Yeah.
People who are already mentoring and want to learn some
tools.
So we like doing this with people in business and other organizations, with the local church.
Right. If you're listening and you're a part of a corporation or business, we actually have a training going on in a local business. When we say local, we mean the Oklahoma City metro area, where we come in and we're doing some lunchtime teachings for 6 weeks on how to better mentor and give your life away. So let me just read you the official synopsis of our workshop.
Could I clarify something first?
Sure.
Because we are partnering with a couple of organizations in the Oklahoma City metro area. We also offer some webinar setups for workshops. So if you're not living in this area, that's where you can be part of this as well.
Right. So the purpose of today is we want to give you a big, fat, giant tool in the form of our workshop. If you live locally, we're going to share some information of how you can sign up and register for that in the Oklahoma City metro area. If you don't live in our area and you'd like to know more about, hey, how could we do this? We can do it online. Yeah. So the purpose of the workshop is to introduce those who attend to the concept of mentoring from a biblical worldview. We share lots of mentoring stories. We provide tools to get you on your feet and up in the area of mentoring. Now, it's a very interactive workshop. We give you lots of tools. We have lots of table talk where you're going to learn from peers sitting around the table with you if you choose to come to the workshop. We give you tons and tons of resources, but we have 7 sessions. We're going to talk about what those sessions look like. So, Chris, you want to take it from there?
Well, to keep it simple, what is mentoring?
Right.
We'll talk about that.
Right, and we'll talk about why. Why do you mentor?
We'll talk about the characteristics of a mentor.
And how do you mentor? We'll give you a couple of tools that'll help you get started so you could go from the training right into a mentoring relationship with a mentee.
We'll talk about the benefits of mentoring.
We'll give you some things of how to better understand people. You'll come away with a better knowledge of understanding others.
And then we save plenty of time at the end to do a recap. Questions and answers can be discussed and processed together.
Right. We recently did a workshop. We had some great questions, and that is also a learning time.
Wait, we had great questions that the audience
asked in regards to mentoring. And so it's very interactive. You'll learn from our 30 plus years of experience. However, you're also going to be learning and making connections with those in attendance. We cap those right at 50 people because that's enough people for you to make connections with to carry on. Yeah.
Maybe this will be a motivator for you. You might ask yourself, why should I spend maybe 5 or 6 hours in a mentoring workshop? Well, you get to meet us, number one. No, I'm joking.
Stop.
No, we love doing this with people. We love giving people tools to be confident mentors. But here's some thoughts. Your life has the potential to impact others. Think about that.
Yeah.
Mentoring can lead to life-changing relationships. We know this from experience. Tools and techniques can actually build effective mentors. You're not supposed to try to figure it out all yourself. We want to help you with that.
Yeah.
And it is our desire that you discover the potential for mentoring, which can actually lead to relationship-based discipleship, where you could introduce the character of God to people in a natural, life-giving relationship where it becomes practical, personal, meaningful, and effective for both of you.
We got some feedback, and we're not tooting our own horn, but we are telling you some benefits that people just this past week experienced from attending the mentoring workshop, but one participant said, "It was great seeing you work together. There were so many great nuggets today. The best one was the Psalm 23 exercise. If you come to the workshop, you'll understand what that means." He said, "I gained some tools on how to be intentional in building up the body of Christ through mentoring." We saw somebody say, it was a ministry leader in the area, a business leader, who said that I will definitely be bringing more of my team in the future to the upcoming workshops. Thank you for sharing with passion and being encouraging about how to build up leaders. Another nonprofit said, we're going to make this a requirement for our leadership team. Yeah, so lots of good comments, lots of good feedback. So again, if you live in the Oklahoma City metro area, how do you find out? How do you register? Our upcoming workshop will be on May 9th. You can register by going to cbmcok.com. That'll give all the information on how to register, where it's located. You can also go to FahrenheitMentoring.org. We'll have information listed there. I'll put this in the context. Chris.
Or in the content.
Or in the content.
Yes.
Yeah. What else would you like to say and encourage those to sign up and bring a friend?
Well, don't count yourself out if you're thinking, well, I don't know that I could do this. At our latest workshop, help me process this, Christina.
Sure.
We had a retired school principal.
Yes.
We had ministers there. Mm-hmm. We had a pastor there. We had school teachers.
We had bank owners.
A banker,
Professional
counselor. We had a social worker. Mm-hmm. Who else comes to mind?
Gosh, it was quite varied.
We had a director of financial aid for a college.
Yeah.
Numerous backgrounds. So you could be one of those as well.
Right.
And it's in other aspects of our episodes, rather, of our podcast. One of the things you're going to learn is that we talk about these 6 areas to give people balance. And we're going to teach you the 6 areas: the spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, relational, and professional or educational. We're going to talk about all these areas in the workshop.
If you live, again, that date is May 9th. We will be offering 2 others.
One's in August and one's later November, and this is 2024 as we speak.
Right. We do need to let you know that we're doing this in a collaboration with CBMC Oklahoma. That stands for Christian Businessmen's Connection, but it's not just for men. It's for men and women. The conferences are. We do limit it to 50 people. Any more than that, the interactivity of the workshop sort of loses its oomph. And by this way, you're able to connect with people around your table and gain valuable resources from people doing it in the field. So if you are just going, wow, I think I want to discover what it means to give my life away, to invest in another person. This workshop is for you. If you've been doing it for a while, we had a ministry leader. She happens to be on a church staff at a local church as a women's ministry leader. She said that she's been mentoring women for 30 years and had never been to a training where she really learned some tools. So if you've been mentoring for a long time, hey, this workshop's for you.
And you may have mentioned this earlier, but this workshop is a great way to meet new people that you can have connections with.
And collaboration in your own.
Collaboration, and learn from each other.
Yeah. So we can't encourage you enough to sign up if you're interested. Any closing thoughts as we promote the mentoring workshop?
Well, we are doing a workshop, mentoring workshop this week and very soon, some others with people online in other states. So if you have an interest in this, send us an email, connect with us, and let us know. Could my company, my organization, my church do this long distance?
Right.
Or I'm an individual. Could I sign up with others around the U.S. to do this as well?
Right. We're flexible, and we'll come to you. Fly us out to where your location is, and we could help spread the message of mentoring in your area.
And especially if you live in the state of Hawaii, we would love to come do a mentoring workshop for you.
If you live on an exotic island, we need to come to you.
If you live in the mountains of Colorado.
So why? Why are we taking the time? Why are we devoting a whole entire podcast to this? Because we are the recipients of, and we know how mentoring changes lives. And so we want you to be a part of it. We don't want you to miss the opportunity. Again, that date is May 9th. The information is cbmcok.com to register. It is limited to only 50 people. And then if that's not possible for you in your area, shoot us an email. We'd be happy to connect with you and find out how we can bring our workshop to where you are.
We look forward to meeting you.
Yeah. So again, thank you so much for taking the time to listen. And yeah, go sign up today. Again, that website is cbmcok.com. Share this message with somebody. And as always, thank you for listening to Real Life Mentoring Podcast.